Hi guys, welcome to my channel. So today is now the start of the new year. It is January. So I am just kind of going through emotions. I will say at the end of the year, excuse me, Argos is in his kennel and we're just kind of chilling. But the end of the year was kind of a little bit hard for me and I struggled a lot. And I think we all struggle with some things, and I struggle a lot artistically in thinking whether or not this is something that I can keep up with, and the whole concept of romanticizing being a full-time artist now. Obviously, for anybody who creates, that is a huge goal, and I would love to do that. However, that doesn't seem plausible for me at the moment, just because I have to pay bills and I have to do all that. And I do know I've been talking about it quite a lot and probably more frequently than expected. Oh, Argos. I forgot he was tinkling in this clip. I'm so sorry. And so it's just been really hard, and I've been struggling too, like going through the motions with learning how to keep up with Argos and his schedule, and it's kind of to the point to where now I don't really have a schedule for myself, and that's what makes being an artist hard for me as well. And for some of you guys, you're also dealing with work, and maybe you guys have kids, or maybe you have pets who are full-time jobs basically at home, and it can be really hard and a little bit frustrating because it seems like there's not enough time in the world to paint or to do your creative things that you love to do. And that's what I've struggled a lot recently, where I've had meltdowns and just cried and was like super frustrated, and that's something that I've been dealing with. So this Christmas totally took it slow, really just struggled with being okay with that. And so kind of coming into the new year, I've had to really process and really think about what I was doing. And these are some like cute pictures and clips from my Christmas stuff. Poor Marinette got decapitated, but but yeah, so
open your gift.
That was something that was really complicated and hard for me this year, is just really understanding that sometimes being a full-time artist is not doable, and that is okay. And I think sometimes everybody needs to hear this,
open up everybody else's
to where they know it's okay if we are not able to create full-time. Sometimes we have to do what we have to do to make ends meet. And that's what's really been frustrating. And all I want to do is create and work and paint, but sometimes I can't do that. And even though it makes me sad, you can find a way to do that, even if it's something simple like doodling or sketching. And it's not the same, but at least you're still kind of putting that creative outlet out there, just like how exercise is super important for your body. For creatives, it's stimulating our creativity and our imagination. And so yeah, that's something that I really had to pick up and learn while I have been working. Oh yeah, and then this is Argos talking back to me because he's just a little baby and doesn't like to be in kennel time sometimes during bedtime. But he's a cute little guy. He just needs some snugs sometimes. I will say for sure, huskies are a handful, and we already knew that to begin with. I've had a husky previously, but he's definitely a little crazy sometimes. And he has such a big attitude. Usually he's quiet, like he doesn't speak that much unless it's kennel time or unless he doesn't really want to be anywhere. But other than that, he's usually pretty quiet. This is not a good example of him being quiet though.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I know, but it's night time. Yeah, you're make a vow. night-night. No naps, and it's your night-nights. So you can tolerate being in your kennel because it's night-night times, and you also did not get your napsies. And you're in bed on time. Yeah, you're okay. You're okay. Yeah, Argos.
Also, something else that I've been doing a lot more is like taking photos of different weird things that I see. And lately my inspiration have been trees, so yeah. Currently I am prepping, making some burgers. We may or may not have visitors come by, so just in case, making some food because food always makes us feel better. A couple things that I am planning on working on, and that is I would like to start working on doing, hi guys, I'd like to start working on a couple different things. I just haven't had a lot of time painting. Ideally, like, I've been not feeling quite the best, with like stomach aches and having just a crazy schedule, just trying to do things, so slowly getting there. Would like to do a couple of personal pet portraits for my cat, our dog, a couple other things, and then kind of working on personal projects. I would like to do kind of like an art, like, bingo card of things I'd like to accomplish in 2025 to see if I can do that, and that would be pretty cool if I can. So that's kind of something that I'm reeling in my little noggin, but otherwise, yeah, I am just here baking burgers. Hopefully I can clean my art studio tonight and maybe get some painting done. We'll see. It hasn't been very successful these past few days, but yeah. I know this probably seems super repetitive of seeing the same like spots and areas, but because of my asthma, I can't really go very far at all, like up and down hills. So when I'm feeling a little bit better, we try to go down to the marina and go walk along the sand on the beach in the water, because Argos likes to just put his feet in the water. But sometimes I can't, and then I'm just kind of stuck going to the park around the corner, and even then that's really hard on my lungs. And so that can be frustrating for him sometimes, because huskies need a lot of their energy walked out, so we typically walk about 10 to 12 miles a day with him, and that's just shared with me and Ethan, not both of us, like not just me doing that, but yeah. So these are some clips from the park that we always go to. I love going back there because I just need to touch a tree sometimes. Well, most of the time it's like an everyday thing. Otherwise I don't feel grounded and I don't feel fully myself. Like, I just need to be in the nature.
My new art desk stations. Yeah, I had to re-put all these back up because they're falling because I didn't use a good tape. So I had to use this to put on there. Yeah, so now I can paint on my new easel while I am sitting by the window. I am kind of squishing Ethan over there.
I am so sorry that some of these videos are slanted. I don't know why, because I film it the right way, so it's really confusing and frustrating, so I am so sorry about that. But this is the painting of the start of the year of my cat Olive. It was just something that I wanted to do because we have, I think I filmed here because Argos was crying, but we have a wall with a portrait of socks, so we wanted to do a whole like wall in our living space with all of our pets. So there's Olive, of course I have Socks, and then I'm gonna do one for Argos, and then one for Chewbacca, my chinchilla, and Bugsy, our rabbit. So that way I have like a whole wall of our little pets and family. So this was just part of it. Really just an at-home self-fun project. I haven't painted in a few weeks, which is honestly not too bad considering my year, but you know, it's a good way to start the year in a positive note. Use some complementary colors with acrylic paint, but yeah, so thank you guys so much for watching. I really appreciate you guys following me and my processes and just me venting out my thoughts and feelings. I know it kind of seems repetitive and constant, but it does mean a lot to me. So I hope you guys have an awesome rest of your evening or morning or day or whenever you get to see this. Bye, everyone.